Hello guys and welcome to day 4 of decluttering my craft room. And as you can probably hear, I'm not really feeling that well, but hey ho, here we go. A quick resume what we're doing. So I'm decrafting. No, I'm not decrafting. I'm decluttering my craft room from the 1st of February to the 28th. And I'm using a decluttering technique. What am I saying? Shall we start over? Let's start over. Hello guys, how are you doing? How are you doing? We are decluttering my craft room. This is what we're doing today. Today is February the 4th, so we're getting rid of 4 items. That's the decluttering technique I'm using. Usually you do 30 days of declutter. You can search through YouTube. There's plenty of those videos. 30 days of decluttering. But since it's February, we do it 28 days of decluttering my craft room. Today, the 4 items I have chosen is this junk journal that I bought. I started to take it apart because I didn't like it, but I never got further. So I figured let's finish that today. And we got to throw away the pieces that I don't want, and the pieces that I do like, we got to use or put into other places. So that's one. Obviously, we have a pile of scraps. So one of the rules I set for myself, since I have plenty of scraps. Sorry, since I have plenty of scraps, you know, one scrap like this to get rid of doesn't make a big dent in my piles. So I have to get rid. If I use the scraps, I have to use 12. If I throw them away, I can throw away 10 and count them as 1. So these are 12, so we got to use them because yesterday we talked about making stuff to put in this that's gonna get sold. Also, said I will declutter stuff that I have made a long time ago but never got around to selling. This painting is one of them. This is watercolor. I don't remember, since it's made in 2012, it's been a while, and has a few scuff marks because it's been laying around a bit. So, but I'm gonna put it up for sale, and it's nothing super special, but I'm gonna sell it anyway. I think it's kind of cool. It's kind of a cool painting, right? And the 4th thing is these vanilla jars. So this is vanilline sugar. Actually, it's not pure vanilla sugar, but it's very fine, powdery substance that we use instead of. I see a lot of Americans cooking, and you use the bottled vanilla that you just kind of blob in. Oh, sorry. Give me a sec. Okay, so now we're back to business. I cleaned these out now. We're going to do some mixed media stuff with them in a bit, but I think we're going to start with the scraps. And no, actually, I think we're going to start with this guy because I have a feeling we're going to get some scraps and some stuff that we can use from this. So I bought this one along with the listing said you get like 400 items with it, and the items are just no. I used some of that, I gave some of it away, but for the most part, no thank you. And I also don't really like the cover. It's made with just regular cardboard, and I don't know, it's very soft and nice to the touch, but I just don't like it. And yes, I could give it away as is, but I feel I like the pages and I like some stuff in here, so why not use that? I'm actually gonna try to see if I can use the double-sided tape for this. I'm gonna see if I can remove it. Yes, I can. So you can see, don't use double-sided tape on fabric. That is not gonna stick. It was also a bit of hot glue, but not a whole lot. And I mean, look at this. You can just pull it off. Where the hot glue is has stuck down, but the double-sided tape, no. Let's see how easy this is. Yeah, look at this. I don't know what glue it is, but it's very easy. But every junk journal, I don't think you can find a glue that truly holds things down if you want to remove it. And as you can see, this fabric is very linty. So it leaves a lot of lint. So that makes it also easy to pull off if you have a fluffy fabric. So here we have a little fabric scrap we can use for something. And these pieces I'm just gonna throw away. Don't need everything. There's something in the lace here, some black stuff there. Let's see if we can reuse the lace. Let's see if we can remove it from here. It feels like it will come off with some, yeah. So again, if you don't like your junk journal, if you've been gifted the junk journal, take it apart and make it your own. You can reuse the stuff in it, and I mean, if it's been gifted or you bought it, you can always redo it and make it your own. So for this one, I really like the stuff in it. I'm just not a huge fan of the... So I started to take it apart. Don't remember when I did it, actually. And then the phone rang, or, you know, something interrupted me and I didn't go all the way. And then I just put it aside and did something else. And I'm hopeless with that. I just... that, let's... Yeah, so hot glue really sticks well with on fabric, but it also kind of depends on where you live. So I know you who live in like warmer climates. Oh, look at this. This is coming off without even trying. I'm trying not to rip the paper. Yeah, double-sided tape. Look at that, double-sided tape on fabric. Not a good idea. Not a good idea, unless it's just, you know, something quick, something easy. Look at this. We have a nice little... I actually like this side better that she had put inside. I like this better. But here we have the double-sided tape. Let's see if we can get it off. Would be very nice, so it's not sticking to everything. Yeah. Oh, you know, everyone is using AI these days. So I went to AI and asked, what is the 10 most hated things about crafting? And I guess, see, this isn't really sewn in well either. See this? This is not even sewn in properly. So I'm gonna take it apart because I want to use the papers, because these I really like. Love the papers in it. So I'm gonna take it apart so we can reuse this for another journal. And here we have... I have actually a few where I haven't put the pages in yet, so I think I'm going to use these, at least some of them, for that. I don't know why she glued the top of it to there. I'm not sure. But I mean, you can always cut that part off if you want to. I'm currently in the middle of making a kind of a smaller journal, so I can cut stuff down. This will be perfect size for that. I don't like this part, so let's take that off, because it feels like it would come off fairly easy. Yeah. And again, double-sided tape. Look at that. I don't know if I can show it to you. If we zoom in, maybe. Yeah, now you can see it, the double-sided tape here. And it's coming off so easy. Now, sometimes we don't, I mean, we don't make junk journals that's gonna last like a million years. I make mine, it's intended to be used, and you know, once it's full and stuff, you put it aside, or you remake it, or you do something else. You see mine that I use, and it's getting really full. I've started to use another, but I keep going back to my favorite one. Yeah, she glued down the top and the bottom. I'm not sure why she did that, because it's been glued down here too. There. There we go. See, it's been glued down up. I don't know why. You don't need to glue top and bottom down. I'm not sure. So we're taking it apart. Yeah, it's okay. I like that. I like that. Let's use that. This one has pockets. No, it didn't. I thought that was a pocket. I will definitely glue that down because I feel this could be a really pretty pocket. And then you have pockets there. Yeah, definitely using that. And just a notebook paper. Let's take out the final one. Anyway, going back to 10 most hated things about crafting. And I'll let AI find out that. And number 10, it says, feeling discouraged when a project doesn't turn out as expected. And I know that feeling, but that was mostly the old me. And why can't I get that out? Sorry, distracted. There we go. She had a knot there. And again, she had glued it down for some reason. See if we can get the glue off here. Yeah. Don't want that glue there. There. There we go. There we go. Just checking. Yeah. And yeah. So I really love the pages. It's the cover I do not like at all. Oh, I didn't even have to. Well, okay. Maybe I took that out earlier. So what else can we reuse here? There's plenty of... I don't think I want to reuse this fabric, but I can find... Oh. Okay, yeah, so... See, it's just regular cardboard in here. And I don't like the feel of it. It's just a me thing. I mean, you do what you feel like, but there's something about it that I just don't like. I want to reuse some of this fabric. I'm gonna cut away if it has too much glue on it, like the hot glue. But I feel like most junk journals you can take apart. And you can reuse the material. So, I think this is kind of a cute material, but let's see what we can do. There we go. And the stuff I'm not using, I'm gonna use my heating for the house is, I have both electric and wood, firewood, and it's always, you know, it takes a lot of like papers to get it started. So actually a lot of the stuff that I throw in the trash, the paper stuff that I throw in the trash, I use to start fires to get warmth inside. So everything gets their use. And nowadays, since 1st of January, EU has a new rule that we have to recycle all fabric. We're not allowed to throw it in the trash anymore. The problem with this new rule is that many people are so confused because there's not been enough information about it. So people are just super confused. What am I going to throw my filthy worn underwear together with, you know, a wool coat or polyester with wool? And, you know, how is that going to be recycled when it's different materials? And there's just not enough information about it. This one is actually stuck down pretty good. And there's so much glue on this, I'm not going to say this. So this one will help me start a fire tomorrow so I can be warm. Already have a fire going. Sorry, I need to have some tea. Okay, so this is the material we got out of it. And yes, I know I added scraps to my piles, but also changed it from something that just took up space into useful pieces, especially the folded pages. I mean, these are just ready to be put into another journal. And I do have quite a lot of them on the go. I think I've told you that a few times before. So I'm gonna, these pages that are, I'm just checking that I didn't put anything else in here. No. So these pages I'm putting aside because these are going into another journal or maybe a few other journals. However, these we're gonna use today, and maybe some of these. Actually, how about this? That could work. It's not quite, maybe it is. We'll see. We'll see. We get to that. So I'm just gonna put these aside. So number 10 of the most hated things about crafting was feeling discouraged when a project didn't turn out as expected. I find I used to have that a lot more before, because it's how can I explain this? It's like you get an image in your head about how you want a thing to be, and then it doesn't turn out that way. Maybe you have different materials or something. But I've gotten away from that mainly because I now have a changed mindset, and that takes a bit of work. And my mindset now is more like, okay, so this occurred. What can we do to change it into something else? Or you make a mistake and then you change that mistake into something else. Like we talked earlier about stamping, and if you get the edge of, like when you get the edge of the stamp, and you don't want that, I don't mind if I have it, but if you don't want that, you can just grab a green pen or something and squiggle on it and you know, make it into something else. And I feel like making mistakes with my crafting, or it doesn't quite turning out the way I want it to, has really helped me grow as a crafter and a creator. So I think number 10 is an interesting one, but I definitely recognize the feeling. Okay, so what are we gonna do now? We're taking that apart. Shall we work on these guys maybe, or shall we do with it? Let's do something with the scraps first. Let's see where we end up. Maybe we can. No, you know what we're gonna do? We are gonna take these and we're gonna go over them with gesso. That's gonna be my base for today for working, and we can use the scraps on these and in these. So I'm just gonna get my gesso and I'll be right back. Okay, so when I'm talking about I want to make something mixed media on these, I mean something like this maybe, or something along these lines, or maybe something like this, where I made little mushrooms and trees and stuff out of napkin actually, or I will do something along these lines where I use different, or something like that maybe. We'll see where we end up, but the base of it all is I need to put gesso on it to give it a bit of a base that I can start with. So that's what we're gonna do now. So I took out some tape rolls too, because I make some. It's behind me, it's behind me. Grab it, reach. There we go. I make stuff like this out of empty tape rolls. Now I haven't done anything on the inside of this or on the bottom, but I kind of like it. I don't need more than that, just like to have it a little bit pretty. So I have these two, and I do have one that's still need of some kind of cover, so I have a 62 in there. So I have this, so I'm gonna paint these so they can be this one day, and I might as well paint the inside of this one too while I'm at it. So most hated things about crafting. Number 9, not being able to find the exact material needed for a project. And that can be so frustrating. I had a few junk journals now that I really, don't worry, you're not going to watch me paint all of this too. We're going to do some other stuff. But number 9, I had some junk journals and I have an image in my head where I really wanted to use either some old real leather or some vintage, you know, leather, or, you know, faux leather, something. I just felt it needed some brown leather, and I could not find it. Not for the price. I mean, of course you can buy leather and you can buy stuff, but not to the price or the right color that I had in my head. And that can be so frustrating. And not being able to find some kind of good replacement that you kind of like, so I almost bought an old vintage leather jacket just to get the leather for. But I did find some scraps eventually, because my mom used to make these type of bracelets. This is not made by her, but she used to make those, and I knew we had some old leather somewhere. Just took me a while to find it. But yeah, so what kind of material do you like have that you kind of wonder like, oh, I really, really need that. I really, really want that. Or, you know, I feel I still need, I made a few junk journals lately that I feel really need some either faux or real leather for the binding. I just have an image in my head that those would look really good. So they're kind of put on hold until I find a material that I like. You know, sometimes you can find an old handbag or something that works really well too. And just, because no one wants the handbag, so why not take it apart and use the leather for other things? And usually handbags have a lot of other fun things that you can use, like the straps you can use for the wraparound or edge trims, or, you know, don't be afraid, you know, just take that as not an expensive one. Because especially if someone has died and a relative is cleaning out and don't know exactly what it is, you know, I've seen people find the most spectacular stuff in secondhand stores and so on. I'm gonna paint these and I'll be right back. Okay, so I forgot to pause. I'm watching a video while I'm painting. So yeah, I went over them with some gesso. I think they're gonna need another layer. So I'm gonna put these away to dry so we can work with the scraps while these are drying. I'm also thinking we can use the scraps, some of the scraps for this. So I'm just gonna put this away for now and go wash my hands, because I think I need it. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, slight change of plans. So we took out these pages and I didn't feel quite okay with just putting them aside. Now I'm putting together pages for this one. Started yesterday to, well, actually I put 2 pages together earlier, but I'm gonna make 3 signatures for this one. So I have them clamped here. And I figured let's use as many of these as we, you know, need to finish up this one, because it needs quite a lot of pages. So as you can see, it still needs a lot of pages. Now these are sewn around and have this, so I want to use this for a bigger journal. So this I'm not going to use. That one we can use. This one has these belly bands, but I don't mind if they fall off, so that one we can use. This is a smaller one, perfect. This is another smaller one. Not this one, that's too big. Let's use this one. Yes. I feel the idea of the pocket that I had kind of will get lost with that one, but this one we can use. This one we can use. And we can use that one, and I don't mind using that one. This one I want to save for something bigger, and then this one. So we can use these. So there will be 1, 2, 3 notebook paper. Good. And we have 3 envelopes. That's perfect. I have 3. And we have 1, 2. Do we have a third of these? Is there a third of these? No. Actually, this one is... No, it's stuck there. But I think this one is... Now the question, do I want to use this as this, or do I want to keep it on this and make... Maybe we do this anyway. Come on. You know what? These are gonna get cut off, won't they? Because they will be the fabric parts. Yeah, that's sad. I don't want to cut off the fabric part. Okay, so we're saving these for something bigger. These, the envelopes are gonna get cut off. So I can cut them off at the top, right? So the fairies are at the bottom. Not on that one. Oh, goodness. Good thing I caught that, because... Okay, so this will be... So now that it's pocket, because it's the full envelope, and now that we're cutting it off, it's gonna be pages instead. Yeah, okay. Well, we can do that anyway. We have this one and this one. So what scraps do we have that we can use for pages in this one? This will be nice. This I can use for pages. And this, I'm sure. It's perforated there, so I'm gonna use that for something else. Well, we can use this if we cut off the parts where she had double-sided tape. We can use this, and we can do the same with this one. So let me put the other scraps aside for now and just cut off the double-sided tape parts. I'm putting this aside for now. And let's just checking that we still, yeah, we are recording. So I'm gonna grab this, and I'm gonna grab this. So I'm gonna start with just cutting off the double-sided tape to see what paper we have to work with. There. Oh, come on, it's doubled up here. Come on. Come on. Dull knife. There we go. Throwing that in the trash. Approximately. Some maybe kind of straight. Maybe. There. We go, and then the last here ish, something like that. So, and we're taking this off too. Whoops, cut that off. More glue, and there's nothing on here. Okay, good. So we have those. Let's cut off the double-sided tape on this. There. And there. Can you tell I had a break and had some tea? You need to have some breaks. This is gonna be, I hope the video won't be that long, but it's gonna take me quite some time to record it since paint has to dry and so on. But I like it. I like it. Gets me going. This is really pretty. And then we have this, and we're gonna cut off the double-sided tape on that. There we go. Okay. What else do we have here? We're gonna use this one. And I'm thinking we can do probably 2 pages of this. Let's see if this will be... Let's see if we fold it like that. Let's see if it's wide enough. Yeah, it's okay. It's a bit shorter. That's gonna be fine. It's a bit longer, I mean. So I'm gonna cut off this side. About there. There we go. And what is the height? Approximately there-ish. And I'm almost had bumped my head on the phone. And there we go. And I'm actually throwing this away. Look at me throwing stuff away. There we go. We have 2 more pages there. I wonder if we can get 2. It's gonna be 1. If we cut them in half, they're gonna be slightly smaller. I think we can do that, right? How wide is this? How long? How tall? Maybe. So we have 20.5 centimeters. So half of that is 10 and 2. Well, let's make it easy. Let's just cut it off at 10 centimeters. Ooh, the glare for me is amazing. I can't see a thing. So approximately 10. It should be a bit more than that for center, but hey, doesn't really matter. Pages don't have to be. I want to rip. Let's rip. And yes, I know there's a belly band in here, but we can glue the belly band, and then we have belly bands on the pages already. I love ripping. Makes me happy. The cheap pleasures in life. And since we have these now, I can just, I wonder, wait a second, where do we end up here? With the length, we end up here. So we end up right on that thing. Okay. Well, how about, you know what? We're gonna do this, and I'm gonna check how wide do I need to move. Let's make them 9 centimeters. Okay, let's mark it up first before I make sure. So 9 is there. And that's 9. So I can do this at the same time. Are these gonna be too long too? Oh, they are. They are gonna be a bit too long. Can I cut them all at the same time? I wonder. Oh, wow, I wonder. Can I cut them all at the same time? Let's start with these. I have more papers there that needs to get cut. I'm just gonna test this out. Tricky to get them all at the same. No, we're not gonna do that. It's not gonna align properly. And these we can just fold in and use the squares. Stop sliding. Oh, it slid again. Every time I move my hand, it slides around, and I just want to do this. There-ish. There-ish. So let's go see where the marks are. I have food going on the stove, so I need to go check it. Just gonna cut this. Oops, I slid. Did I? I think I did. I think I did. No, otherwise I cut straight on the dot, and I think I might have. Oh no! Oh, this is stuff that bugs the craps out of me. So when you press too hard and the knife is a bit dull and you haven't snapped the blade in a while, that's what happens. If your blade is sharp enough, that doesn't happen. Let's grab I cleaned my desk today, so now I can't find stuff. There we go. This is a bit tougher. Okay. Now I'm gonna go slightly that side of it, because I don't know where I went with that. So I'm just gonna go there-ish. Okay, let's try this again. And it's sliding. Come on. There, and I might as well do this cut now too, since I'm already here. And cut this about the same length, height. There we go. Now we have 4 pages. We have this one. We have this one, and I'm thinking, since these are loose, these are the leftovers of the belly band, I'll just glue them down for decoration, right? And I do the same for this. And for these, I just glue down these sides, and I have new pockets. So we have some pages there, and let's see, with these, I can just glue this side, and we have a pocket, and we can put that in or something. Or I can actually, let's do this instead. And we now have a pocket this way. And I can use this for another belly band. And let's do the same for that. And here we have a little corner pocket. Corner pocket. Yes, I turned into a chicken. Who knew? Life has so many strange things happening. One minute you're a crafter, next time you're a chicken. Yeah. Let's do the same for this one. There we go, and we open it up. Come on, open up. Open up, open up, open up, and we're gonna snip the corner. There we go. So now we have that little corner flip there on the cup on there. I don't know why I sounded like a chicken. All of a sudden, I can't stop sounding like a chicken. Yeah, I like that. It was funny. Okay, so here again, we're gonna remove that part, and now we have a pocket, and we can fix. Oh, let's use. Where's the fun scissor? Not that one. This one I hardly ever use. I don't really like that cut. And I need to go stir my food. Where's the fun scissor? The one I used yesterday. Hello? Oh, put it in the door. So let's cut it. Come on. Let me through. And cut. And cut. And cut. There, how cute is that? That's nice. Yeah, let's see how much and some scrap. Trash. So you can get quite a lot if you dismantle a junk journal and make a smaller one. And yes, I didn't take off the belly band at the back. Oh, hang on, there. That's where I'm going. So this was a lot thicker, so now it's harder to cut. That did not go too well. I thought I was going to be smart and get this one a nice edge at the same time, but that was not a smart idea. So let's do that again. It can't handle too thin and it can't handle too thick. These scissors are picky. There. Now we have a nice edge there. Actually, it's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. Let's keep it that way. I like that. We ink it up later. Yes. So we have some fun decorations there that we can use. This one still have some glue left. So, and now we have this one, and we have this one. These two. Oh, they're not the same height. Okay, yeah, okay. What? It said 9. So that means 18. It's wider. So I want to cut off that 8 because I want to save as much of the rows as possible. It was 9, right? Just double checking. Yes, 9. So 18. 9 plus 9 is 18. My math is not perfect, but I can do that. So we're cutting off there. And where's 18 there? And we're cutting it off there. Yes, I'm doing this again. I never learn, but I figured it could be easier. Doop, 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 doop. There we go. This is not to cut with. That doesn't work. Let's use the knife that's not so sharp, and we're gonna cut it off. Now we have some more scraps and stuff to use. Like I don't have enough. And here was some glue left. There we go. Not glue, but double-sided tape. Double-sided tape. So again, 10 most hated things about crafting. So number 10 was feeling discouraged when a project doesn't turn out the way you expect. Number 9 was not being able to find the exact material needed for the project. Number 8, injuries for crafting tools or material. Yes, paper cuts. Anyone with me on that? Paper cuts. I mean, I cut myself with a knife. Not as much as you would think, considering how clumsy I am, but I do. And with these scissors, these are really pointy scissors, so I don't know how many times I've stabbed myself with them when I'm cutting, or cut myself with them, because they're quite sharp too. I like them. I hurt myself with them, so I like them. Yay! Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Yes. Let's see. Height. What was the height we needed? I already forgot. Memory of 12-ish I can do. Do I want to keep the ripped edge, or do I want to... Yeah. So the question is, shall I count 12 from there, keep that ripped edge? Because that's kind of cool. I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to go this way, actually. Just checking. I want the spine at the right place. There. And there. And I'm keeping this part. So now let's count 12. Not count, but measure. So 12. We have this of 14.5. So if I remove 2.5 centimeters from the bottom here, we should be okay. Yes, 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 I think so. Approximately 2.5. I'm gonna do a little bit less, so maybe 2 and 4. 2 centimeters, 4 millimeters, if you wonder what I'm talking about. Never any trouble with the 16ths of an eighth or stuff like that. Just 1.4. 1 centimeter, 4 millimeters. So simple. There we go. And we got more stuff we can use. There we go. We have some little pages. Yes, they work. They work. They work. Yay! Okay, now we have these. And I'm just going to go stir my food and stuff first. Oh, and I'm also going to cut these down. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so now I have food in my belly. I have a fresh cup of coffee. And I've also cut down, oh, we're so zoomed in, on the previous, oh, hey, Here's my full space. I did clean it up and it was looking kind of nice, and now we're doing all of this, so now it's a mess again. Well, at least you can tell I've been crafting. Let's see. There. That's where I was going. So, I cut down the pages I had previously. These are the pages we just made. And now I'm gonna sort them into these. Now, I started to mark up lines there where I'm gonna put the three signatures. I don't know why I all of a sudden got a lisp. This is gonna be my marker. I marked the center point. Now I have to decide, because I think they're all pretty much the same size, so I need to figure out where to put the top and bottom hole. So I'm gonna do a 3-hole, and I think this is the smallest page, so it has to be able to get this one. So I'm thinking maybe here could be a nice point. So I'm folding it again. So that's the center. And then we have that mark there. So I'm thinking like that. So now I have the top hole, the center hole, and the bottom hole marked up. So this is gonna be our little marker. Ooh, we're using so much scrap today. I'm getting happy. Okay, so now I have my piles there. I'm gonna sort these new ones out there. So I'm gonna do that. Actually, I'm gonna put them further apart. So there, I'm gonna retract the knife and move some stuff out of the way. There we go. One, one of those, one of those, one of those, one of those, one of those. Here's the fairy envelope. One of those, one of those, one of those, and one of those, and one of those, and one of those. There we go. Now we're gonna sort them into a signature. I'm thinking I'm gonna put the fairy one on the outside, maybe. Or maybe we should go this one first. And then this one. Now, since I cut off both top and bottom, I have pages here instead. And I thinking if I'm gonna glue the top and bottom down again, but I feel then I need a bigger thumb hole. So I'm gonna leave that for now. And one of these, and this one had the pockets there, so we're gonna put that way. Kind of center it the best we can. Let's put one of these. What else do we have? We have a white paper. Let's put a green paper. And we have white there, so let's put a white paper. So we have a completely white spread like that. And let's put one of these. These are also from an old journal that I took apart, one that I made myself. And this is also from that one. Let's put a little notebooky thingy. And let's put, let's go with this one. There. Yeah, just kind of spreading out the colors a little bit. Come on, open up. There. And I'm going to put this one. And the white one. And this one. Now let's put her in there. And this one in the center. So there we have one signature. And I'm going to press the folds towards each other. Feels like I'm not quite getting down, but hey, let's clamp it. Doesn't really reach, so let's try one of these. there. Yeah, let's do another one of those, but on this side, like that. There we go. There we have one, and I'm gonna sort the other two. Okay, so I sewed in the signatures. I used 3 different, hello, focus, focus, thank you. 3 different color threads, because why not? I just thought that would be fun. So we ended up with quite a lot of pages in here. Yeah, it's still a bit stiff. I haven't, you know, it kind of folds down a bit once you start using it. It kind of stays down a bit more, unless you fill them like I do. But, you know, squeezed together, it's still quite a lot of pages in here. I've been watching some Sandy Brock. She's a sheep farmer in Canada, while I've been doing this. So let's use up the rest of the scraps. I'm just gonna clean up a little bit here. So we now have this, and this, and also that one that we can make stuff for. And we also made, well, I did, I'm not gonna blame you for this. I'm not gonna blame you for this. This is me. I made more scraps since I put more pages in this one, and we took apart this journal, this junk journal here. So we have more stuff to use, plus the 12 pieces of scrap that I already put together beforehand. So let's just start. This one we already did earlier. I did one, it was a piece of paper and one of the corners around it. So let's just glue it in one of these. Let's just grab this one. This one didn't have too many pockets, so yeah, why not? Where did my glue go? There. Glue. So let's make it a double pocket. So we're just gonna glue an L here. There. Now let's, ooh, I've had too much coffee again. And we are gonna put it there. It's getting really cold inside too. And I can see the moon, which means it's cleared up. It was snowing earlier today. And quite nice weather. It was windy and snowy, but not too cold. But now I'm starting to feel the draft from the windows and stuff. So probably got pretty cold outside. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. All I know is that I'm really cold. We have some of this. Let's see what else we can put in this one. Just now, this one has a lot of sticky on it. She's kind of cute. She's kind of cute. No, I don't want to put her on there. But I kind of like the butterflies. I don't want to put her on there either. I do have other journals that I'm working on that we can put her on, because she has the double-sided tape. You can see it's shiny there. So I don't want to like put her in with other stuff, because she's gonna get stuck to everything. Oh, I'm dumb. Oh, sorry. I wasn't thinking. Okay. I'm sorry. I just forgot to connect my brain there for a second. So first off, we're gonna ink her. And we're gonna ink her some more. And she has kind of a greenish blue dress. So I'm gonna go in with some green too. Just not too much, just a little bit. I have a very bright green. I want a kind of a mossy green too, you know, like kind of a darker green too. I would like that. But hey, let's deal with what we have. Just a little bit of green tone. I don't want too much. And now we are gonna look at the scraps here, and I saw a book page. Oops. Oh, and I saw this. Oh, okay. Oh yes. We're gonna glue her on to this and then rip. I'm gonna glue her this way so we can rip around the edges. Where everything drowns here. There. Let's put some glue on her back. Got some dried one here. Let's glue her down. Oh, you see me glue before. You don't need to watch that. Now that she's glued down to this, you call it tissue paper, we call it silk paper, directly translated. I'm not ripping. I'm kind of holding on to so it rips where I want it to. There we go. There we go. Ripping. Oh god, I love ripping stuff. Ripping stuff. No, I don't like ripping stuff. I like ripping paper. Also, like when you get a really good rip in fabric, like not when it's unintended, but when you really need to rip, so you get those strips. Makes me happy. Makes me so happy. So I'm gonna keep that very white. Does it fit on this book page? Not quite. This is slightly too small. But anyway, now I got rid of her sticky backside. So now I can glue her onto something else. And now I can even put her away aside for, you know, using some other. Can I use... Will that look okay? No, I don't like that. Reach down here. Oh, that's better. That's so much better. I'm gonna go this way. And I'm gonna go that. Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna cut out a bit. Okay, so I cut out a piece of paper. I inked around the edges. Here is the scrap. So we're putting it in that pile. And let's glue her down to this piece of paper. So I was talking about the 10 worst things about 10 most hated things about being a crafter, or about crafting, I guess. And the AI said for number, what have we done? Injuries from crafting tools and materials. We did that. Number 7, feeling overwhelmed with too many crafting projects at once. And yes, and no, and also yes, and no, but also yes. It's a bit overwhelming right now because I have so much stuff. That is one of the reasons why we're doing this kind of declutter. I have stuff so I can't find my stuff. That's when you have a bit too much and you need to lose it. I mean, just these few days I've been gathering up my scraps, this stuff, and I still have way too much, but I also can't bring myself to throw it because I know how fast you can go through it when you once you start using it. Of course I'm gonna get more scraps. Like today we've been making a lot of scraps, and we also have the little jars. I don't know what to call them. They're paper. To me, jar is glass, but it doesn't have to be, right? Am I right? Doesn't have to be glass for it to be a jar. Paper jars? I don't know. We gonna do those too. So this is gonna be. So now we have a little finished thing. We can put some words on there once we know what journal we're gonna put it. This is perfect to put in front of a journal or have as a journaling card even. Yep. So I would consider that one done. Let's use some more scraps. This one, let's do some collaging on this paper. Move this out of the way, move that out of the way, just to get some stuff. So I'm just going to collage on this with some of this stuff. Okay, so we have some no. Why is that word disappearing on me all the time? Collage. Some collages here. I'm gonna fussy cut them. I also did 3 little notebook thingies. We have a few pockets here that we need to glue in somewhere. And I'm figuring this one could... Actually, now I got glue on it. So this one I'm thinking of gluing, cutting in center and gluing on this side of this one. Or maybe I do this on the back of this one so you have like lines ready to write on, and cut this off and do something else with the other part. So yeah, stop thinking, start doing. We still have a lot of scraps and we still have the jars to fix. So I'm gonna take this and cut it in half. And it's really cold. I put on a second sweater, second hoodie. So now I'm wearing 2 hoodies because it's cold. Can go like that, and we go like that. I think would be very nice. I want to keep the number there. Can you even see anything I do? I want to keep the number there. But first I'm gonna cut off any of the sticky outy parties. So this one I folded over, and I was thinking of continuing to do, because we still have quite a lot of scraps left, and I'm thinking of doing collage on this side too. Oh, look! You might not see what I say, but hey, I said collage without hesitation. Hesitation, yes. Words so hard. It's been a long day. This has taken a lot of time, and I've been rocking the pause button today, so you won't have to look and listen and stay for all of it. So about the 10 most hated things according to the AI. So we did 10, 9, 8, 7, and number 6 is not having enough time to complete projects, and that one I really feel. I mean, there's only so much you can prioritize. If you just keep finishing projects, I feel like taking time from things that need to get done. I don't know why I feel that way. I mean, creating something new is also doing that, but somehow it doesn't feel like I'm taking time from other important things when I make something new. But when I finish projects, I for some reason feel like I'm taking time from things I should be doing, like cleaning. Stuff I should be doing but not doing, apparently. You saw my desk the other day. And before I should have started today with filming my desk, because it looked pretty nice when I started today. But that was then. I don't feel, does it really fit? Yeah, well, let's do it anyway. Let's do it anyway. We're gonna get a little floppy piece of scrap left over this too. I'm good at collecting scraps, apparently. I'm doing a little bit of there. Let's do, whoa, it's sliding around. Let's do that. And why not cut it off right there? There, now we have 2 little things, and we cut this off here like that. This could be a little tag. I want to do something else here. Let's grab sticker, easiest. All of a sudden all my stickers are gone. Not quite, I had some here. Oh, lemons. Oh, what layer are they on? There they are. I like lemons. Yes, let's put the lemons there. Oh, come on. Why? There. Come on. There we go. Some lemons. Word. We need a word. Voila. Through the magic of the pause button, we now have 2 little tags that we can put in our blue little folder. So we're gonna grab this and, oops. So for this one I put on Little Journey, and I used one of these little scraps in the background, and I put the sticker, Our Journey, used Traveling Companion, and a little bit more there. And dog means day in Swedish, so never stop trying. And yeah, I like these. Yes. Let's glue this onto the back of this other collage. Okay, so now we have this card here. Kind of a nice big little journaling card or whatever for your journal. Now we have this little bit left, and I'm gonna cut off this part here so I can, where did I put my, there. This one doesn't have a lock, so it kind of falls all over the place. I'm gonna do that. I mean, I could save this to use it as like pocket or something, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna throw it away, and I'm gonna go and make this line kind of straight too. And let's see what we got to work with. We got this. We can make 2 tags out of this, or we can keep it as a card and just put a piece of paper. Do I have anything in these scraps? No. Oh, this one. Not losing that one. So we can grab that part of paper that we used earlier and glue this on there. Yes, this will be perfect. I feel like we're really getting somewhere. How cute is that? I forgot I had my squirrels. I had a full box of little squirrels that I printed out. I bought a DigiKit, and I don't remember the name. I'm sorry. I probably bought it from Sweet Pea. I'm not sure. I think so. Sweet Pea from Etsy, I believe. So let's put all of this stuff away so we can work with that. So we had this, we glued one of the pockets in here, so let's glue the other one in here too. We glued that one in there, so let's do this one maybe over here. And I have some pink, purple floof that I don't want. There we go. Let's glue, actually I want it there, so you have the opening that way. Oops, dropping my glue. And we're gluing, and we're gluing. There we go. And this is a double pocket because it's a corner where there was a pocket, so there is a pocket here, and I rounded the corner of the outer one. There we go. I kind of like that. And it's stuck. I'm thinking I'm gonna color in this corner so you can see it better. Like that. Okay. This one is kind of smaller, but it's not small enough, but we can fix that with a pair of scissors. Schnops. There we go. And that one lives there now. There we go. Actually, no, this one's gonna live, so that one isn't dry yet. We have this one, and let's put this in the far back. Let's put something else here in the, I'm gonna color in that corner too, so it kind of shows that there are two pockets like that, and like so maybe. I don't know how well that will show up. So I need something else to put. I have so much glue on my fingers. Let's grab a sticker just to put something there. I don't know. Just to kind of prove that there are 2 pockets actually. So let's put this one in there. So there we have 2 pockets there. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna put these tiny ones aside. Let's see if we can get move these to fit in here maybe. I'm thinking so. Let's see if we can find a good page for them. So we have a pocket there, but why not have a pink pocket on this side too? I think so. Now I kind of wish I had some pink, really pink edge, so I can ink, not edge, what am I saying? Some really pink Pink ink. Yes, pink ink. I do have this, but it's not really pink. I have a red one. Let's see what it looks like. Just, yeah, kind of works. Just because I want that ripped edge to be like stand out a bit, and let's do that part too. There we go. I like that. It looks okay. Gives it a little poof, and we need to cut this off approximately there. And obviously we're going to use this in the small one. Floop. And we are going to do a little L. So come on. Ooh, either it's nothing or it's all. There we go. Let's see. Let's leave a little edge there so we can see it. Something like that. And squish it down. There. Doesn't feel like it's stuck there for some reason. So I'm gonna find a place for the other ones. Okay, so now I put in the bigger pockets, and now we're moving on to the leftovers because they were slightly too big for the pages. So now we're putting the small ones as corner pockets in one of the tiny journals. Waste not, you know. Yes, so 10 most hated things about crafting. So let's go through it. Number 5, finding it difficult to follow complex instructions. No, not. I don't do instructions. I just grab my things and just go for it. You know, I don't know about you, but I don't really have a big plan or something when I craft. I just kind of go for it. I almost did the raw. Am I gonna like it better? No, actually, let's do this. There we go. I just take my stuff and just do something. Sometimes if I'm lacking inspiration and I really don't know what to do, then I'll just watch someone else craft, or I'll watch maybe something completely different, maybe a car video or something, and all of a sudden inspiration hits and I just start doing. And a lot of times just by, starting, like, just take 2 items and glue them together. There's a start. Grab the next thing, glue that on top, glue that to the side, glue that somewhere, and you just started. You're going again. We have one. Let's grab this one then, and just let's find a good spot for you here. Maybe I like that. So let's do this. Number 4, spending too much money on craft materials. Yes. Guilty. I don't have any subscriptions. Yes, I do have Amazon Prime, and that is about $6 a month. That is the only subscription I have. You know what? Those beads that we put there, it's kind of annoying, actually. They are a bit annoying. So we have that. We have this little thing. Am I gonna use it? Yes. Because I can. Doesn't have to be harder than that. I can use it, so I will use it. Let's put it. Why not? Why not? Let's glue this part down. There, and I want to ink. Let's do green ink. Let's do green ink on these edges just because I can. Yeah, I spend Okay, now I told myself I am not allowed to buy more craft supply. But then I saw an Edith Holden book for pretty much nothing compared to, they're really expensive now. They're like $40-50 right now plus shipping. So all of a sudden I found one for, I think, what did I end up paying? It was an auction. The shipping was pretty expensive, but I didn't pay much for the book. I don't remember exactly, but it was under $10 anyway. And I'm saying dollars because my statistics tells me I have more American viewers than any other part of the world. This can be an edge trim and edge decoration in one of somewhere here, maybe here. Since we have the pocket on this side, let's put the edge trim on this side. A little pretty. Actually, it looks better. No. Let's do this. Shall we ink the edges? Let's ink the edges. Make them stand out a little bit more. So yeah, I spend any money that's not spent on bills or food, I spend on crafting, not clothes. That's why my clothes look like these. Because craft supply brings me happiness. It's also what partially pay for food and, you know, stuff like that. And I hardly ever buy gifts for people. I usually able to make most of the things they want or need. I would love a Dremel and a working sewing machine again. That's next step, so to speak. Shall we put one of these in here? Where do we have the fun pocket? I put a ton of pockets in here and now I can't find them. I should put a little marker where I put them. This one is too short. I want one that's on the, I know I put one on the bottom somewhere. Here we have it. This will work. Oops, wrong side. There we go. So we have that. What else do we have here? Some of these, this one would work in this one. Let's put that there. No, I don't want it there. We'll put it in here just loosely for now because it's going to go in this journal. And I do want to use these two bigger cards in this journal. I don't know if we have the pockets for it yet. Yes, we do. We can put one there. Oh, look. Can you even see anything? Whoa, wrong way. There we go. A bit of glue there, and that one goes in there, and this one goes over here. There we go. And we're gonna put, still have a lot of stuff here. Putting you aside and grabbing this guy. I was so sure we were gonna fill this up today, but I don't think we will. We already filmed 1 hour 18 minutes and I've been here for hours, so I'm putting this one in here. So I think we're gonna keep this for one more day before we post it for sale. There we have that, and we still have some scraps, and we still need to do our jars. I think we're gonna finish the jars tomorrow because there's still a few more steps to go. We have these, so let me grab the middle one. It just disappeared on me. Oh, there. This guy. So I'm thinking this could be a nice side pocket here, like that, right? That could be nice. I glue stuff there. Okay, hated things. Spending too much money on craft material. Number 3, making mistakes and having to redo parts of the project. I think that's kind of, yeah, first you go, oh no. And then, but I kind of like it. I just, there it is. I was looking for this one. I kind of like redoing stuff, not in the moment, but afterwards. And I feel I learn a lot more when I make mistakes rather than when everything goes smoothly. It's almost boring when it goes too smooth. I don't know if you're with me on that or not, but some days it's nice when, you know, everything just works out and no problems happened. But sometimes it just gets boring that way. Let's cut off the excess there. Number 2, running out of supplies mid-project. Oh yes. Oh yes. But I find that triggers my creativity a bit more, because then it's one thing if it's glue. Glue is frustrating us to run out of. That is absolutely horrible. I hate running out of glue. I'm gonna rip this actually, because I like ripped edges. Did you know that? No, I have never told you that before. Let's grab the green one. And we're gonna make little pockets of this. These are too long, so I need to cut them off. I'm actually gonna cut off on this. No, I'm gonna rip off. I'm gonna rip off. Of course I'm gonna rip. What am I saying? There. Is that better? That's a lot better. Run out of glue mid-project is a nightmare. I hate that. Now, I usually have some other type of glue, but when you run out of a favorite glue, that is annoying. That is so annoying. So, but other than that, I find it triggers my creativity because I need to find something else to replace it with and just kind of keep going, because I don't like stopping mid-project, especially if I'm so like into it, like I am now with these projects. This is too long too, so I'm gonna rip there, and we're gonna ink around the edges. Do you have a certain craft supply that you always keep running out of that's really frustrating, or something that, yes, let's add a little green to her, because the only thing I can think of right now that's really frustrating, I mean, yeah, if I'm making earrings and I run out of jump rings, that's frustrating too. If I'm wire wrapping and the thickness that I'm currently needing is out, then yes, super frustrating. I want a butterfly there because got a little glue smudge. My fingers, I have glue and ink on them, so let's I want a little butterfly here. Let's grab this one. Oops. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Trying to think here. When I'm working with wood, you know, I'm not really running out of supply there, because I usually just grab a piece of wood and start carving. So I'm not really, I need a green pen there, green marker. Let's give it a little bit of green edge here. So I'm trying to think, paint, yes, it's really frustrating to run out of a certain paint, like black and white, something like basic color that you use a lot. That is also really frustrating. And especially now when I can't afford to buy more, then it's super, like now also the laptop, because I do a lot of digital stuff, and also with the editing and everything like that. So yes, running out of supplies is frustrating. Let's give it a green belly and some little green antennas. There we go. Back, green back, not belly. Shall we put a little stamp there? Oh, come on, because I did put a little finger smudge there. Let's. So I sanded the edges there. You can see that, but I kind of like when it's in there, so I kind of rocking it so I get that little frame like that. But because I sanded it, it's not a perfectly square frame, and I like that. I like that. There we go. What else do we have here? We have a lot of stuff. I don't want to use this and that, so I'm going to use that for the bigger one. This this feels like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna, where did I put my fun scissors? I'll be back. Okay, now we got as far as we can go today, so I guess I will have to continue these tomorrow because they need to dry now. I have put some wood filler, akrylspackel, snickerisspackel, blah 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 on here, using stencils or just my palette knife. I can't find my regular palette knife, so I had to use this long one, and I did not agree with it. We didn't get along, but anyway, so we have a rose there, and it's going to be some wooden texture around it. This one needs to dry before I continue, because I smear if I do more. I already smeared a bit there. So this one needs to dry overnight, and this one is half done, and it needs to dry before I can do this last little bit there. So I just cleaned my stencil. Shall we look at all the other things we've done today? So these are counting as one item that we're gonna declutter, and I was hoping to get them done today. It's just everything taking a lot longer than I thought they would, but we got a lot done. Oh, and the irony, I spilled coffee on my little note here. 10 most hated things about crafting. Number 1, messy workspace. Yeah, I know. So in this one we did. I have a little pocket there from a piece of scraps. Now I put these so I can find where I was working. So I did a little pocket there, and I did a little one of these little notebook with a kitty cat. Also, if you have old photos, so this cat is an old photo. So if you have old photos you don't want to keep, just, die cut. 2 die cuts from them, and you can have, my voice is going. Another little pocket. I did this, a little note, this piece of scrap that ended up, and I put notes on there. And next one we have another piece of scrap, so we have a little pocket there. And in this one we have a double pocket. I did miscellaneous. We have a little sticker, and we have this little notebook, and we have here another little corner pocket. And I mean, when you do these small ones, it doesn't take a whole lot to double pocket here. It doesn't take a lot. You don't need much. We used scraps today and the leftovers from, so this one is going in here somewhere in the pocket. Let's put it aside. I put in more pockets after I did it. So we have this pocket, and this glued in, and we also used, many of these pages are from the junk journal that we slaughtered. I made this from scraps, and I just put a bookmark on. and a pocket and decoration. And here is a edge trim, edge decoration. Another little pocket there. Oh, this will be perfect. Let's do that. There, perfect. Little edge trim there. I feel I did more, but I might have forgotten to mark. And here I did a little upper tuck, so it's just glued in like that. I feel like I'm missing something. Another little edge trim here also, and I went in with stamps just to kind of match it a bit. And here I did a little pocket. And these are just scraps, and another pocket and another pocket. And I'm gluing stuff together. And here we have a pocket, and we have this little notebook. And a little edge pretty thing there. I think that was it for this one. I think I did, yeah, here also I put, also from the scraps I ripped out the flower and inked around it. Then in the big one, this one, we got this tag, this little card. And I forget to check where the camera is, so I might have been off screen the whole time. And this tag here, I love this one. This one is my favorite. I love that one so much. I need to make more. And a little edge trim there with scraps. But this must be the favorite of what we've done so far today. And then in this one we did put some stuff too. We did put in this one. So we previously have these two in this first envelope, little notebook, and so that's our first envelope. So I think I'm gonna give it one more day to fill this one up with some stuff. And in this one we did this today, and we had that one from yesterday, and we have some other stuff in the other pockets. So I think we're gonna give this one more day before we post this one for sale. So apart from that, number one, today that we declutter is this one. It's one of my paintings that's been around for a while that I figured it's about time I put it up for sale. I made it in 2012, and it even has a little scuff mark there. So we did this. We also slaughtered a junk journal, and I still have these pieces. I think pretty much everything is. We have a few bigger pages that I'm leaving for a big journal. So this one, this journal, these cups, and scraps. So that was day 4 of the decluttering journey. So I hope you are coming along. I'm sorry the videos are really long. I'm gonna do a shorter one tomorrow. I keep saying that, but yes, it needs to be shorter. I can't do 1.5 hours every day, and that's 1.5 hours filmed. This has been going on all day. It's dark out. It is time now. It's 11:30, so it's almost midnight. Yay. I'm really tired. I'm gonna upload this. I'm gonna try and make some type of thumbnail and upload this video, and I will see you again tomorrow. Hope you have a great day. Sweet dreams.